All right. So today we would be looking into technical analysis using price action, and my name remains Tunmise Olaoluwa. All right. So we're gonna first start with understanding uh, what we are doing on this session. So okay, I can see Nicholas. Nicholas, where are you chatting from? Let's know where you are watching from. Okay, so a quick one, a quick disclaimer before we go right straight into the session. It's important to note that leverage trading involves risk, so trade responsibly. Also, it's important to know that regional restrictions apply and also terms and conditions apply. This webinar session is strictly for educational purpose only and not financial advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. So this is important for us to note. Now, a quick one about me. My name is Tunmise Olaoluwa, and I have 7 years experience trading with solid background in finance and quantitative research. So today's agenda will be looking at discussing the use of top to bottom strategy, review Euro USD currency pair, review price movement of Euro USD, review any currency suggested by you. So let's get right straight into it. Now this session takes 45 minutes, and please leverage on the YouTube live chat to ask questions during the webinar if you have any. Now today we are going to ask a question: what does the strategy consist? So the strategy consists of analyzing historical price movements, utilizing candlestick formation, chart patterns, and market structures. Also, what kind of trader is this suitable for? This is suitable for position trader, intraday trader, and swing trader. Now, when to use it? During high liquidity period, time frame from 1 hour to 1 month time frame. So let's get right straight to the chart. Okay, so right here we are in our chart. So we're gonna look at, let's look at Euro USD. Start with Euro USD. Okay, awesome. So let's take this off. Now, don't forget, for those who joined our last session, we took a trade on Euro USD, which is now currently running in profit. So we take this off and reposition ourselves. Yeah, so we're going to start with the daily time frame. Okay. Now, firstly, we need to note that on the daily time frame, we need to understand the current market structure on the daily time frame. Okay, so let's do that with our line charts. So currently, let's see, we are mapping out, trend lines, as we can see here. And here we are looking out for levels of supports and resistance. I look out for levels of support and resistance. So let's still look deep, and here we can see historical price giving a level of resistance here, and then another level of resistance up here. So these levels are very, very important levels for us to watch out for. Okay, yeah, these levels here, all right, and these are very important levels for us to watch out for in the future. And you can see that in the future, or let's say in the present where we currently are, price has not even gotten to this first line, okay, and then here is also another resistance zone. So if our outlook ended up being bullish, this level, the first resistance zone here would be the first take profit target, and the second resistance zone would be the the second take profit target level. All right, so let's now take a deep dive into this. So we can see how price has moved on this level, okay, and we see that here at this level here there was a breakout, okay, a breakout happened at this level. All right, and when the breakout happened, a pullback came in and a continuous push up in price. Now here, when let's zoom in, we're going to zoom in here now. Okay, good. Now you can see when we zoom in here clearly, we can see how price break out from this level, then a pullback happened, rallied a bit, then a push up, then a pullback, then a push up. Okay, and right now we can see that price retested this level and now broke out of this new minor resistance zone on the daily time frame, and here there is a continuous push up in price. Okay, good. So let's go down to the 4 hours time frame to see clearly what might be going on in the 4 hours time frame. So, but in this 1 hour time frame, in this daily time frame, we can see that price is currently targeting this level. Let me see if I could fetch an arrow for us. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, how wanted to get an arrow. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you can see that price moved up here, then after this breakout pushed back. Okay, now from here price picked up to this level. Okay, so so here we can now see very clearly that price broke out from this level, went up, pulled back, okay, and continued moving up. Now when it got here, you can see when it got here it was pushed back, but it rallied a bit and went back up here, and another breakout has happened. And the next target level now is this place. The next target level is 1.19036. That is the next target level for price. All right, so now on this level we are seeing that price is on a continuous buy momentum. Let's go down to the 4 hours time frame to see more closely what price is doing. Okay, good. So here now we can see more closely that when price got up to this level, it pushed back on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, and then later picked up to this resistance zone where it rallied, after which it continued moving. All right, good. So what are we looking out for on this trade? Now, what we are looking out for on this trade is, one, I want to take this, okay, let me just do this. One, there are two likelihoods, all right? There are two likelihoods that would happen here, because we can see that resistance is already coming in from this level. Okay, we can see the wicks to the top. Now, what can happen here is a pushback in price, all right, and a continuous push up in price. Okay, a pushback in price and a continuous push up in price. So on the Euro USD, if you don't have an open position yet on the Euro USD, okay, you want to think twice before buying at this level. Okay, before you buy at this level, you have to think twice. And why do you have to think twice? Here is it. Now you can see that. Let me see if I can get. Okay, good. You can see that at this level here, some pushback are already coming in, like the wicks that you can see to the top. Now these are, more or less a good some indication that there is a sell pressure that is coming in. Okay, and you want to watch this level. So if you are not yet in a buy position, all right, then you want to watch it. Okay, so look at, for myself here, I have an open trade, an open buy trade that has gone up. Okay, so what I would do, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop loss level. So I'm going to move my stop loss level above my entry level up until this next resistance zone. All right, so I've moved my stop loss level that was below my entry level and moved it above my entry level. Okay, and my trade would keep running. So you can see here that if price continues to go up, it touches my take profit, and I would close the trade with 65 USD. Okay, 65 USD. However, if the market pulls back, okay, if the market pulls back and comes back to this next support zone, my trade would close at around 29.46 USD. And that is the interesting part. Okay, that is the interesting part. So here now, this strategy of moving my stop loss above entry level is, is an edging strategy to edge my profit. So this is very, very important. All right, good. So that's it. So currently, there is a higher probability that price will push back a bit. Okay, there's a higher probability that price will push back a bit before going further, before going up again. So you want to watch out for the decision of price within this range. Okay, you want to watch out for the decision of price within this range. Very, very important. Okay, very, very important. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame to see what is going on. So on the 1 hour time frame now, on the 1 hour time frame, we are seeing some more detailed, detailed information going on. All right, and this detailed information is simply letting us understand that price at this level that we have, put this rectangle is, rallying around, consolidating. Okay, now you can see how, you can see how price has gone up, came down, went up again, and now the red candle is showing up, pushing back price. So there might be a rally around this level, and the market might take a bearish turn or a bullish turn. So our decision of trade relies on what happens in this box. Okay, relies on what happens outside this box. So if price breaks out of this box, then the buy position continues, and if price breaks below this box, the sell position continues. All right. Okay. So someone is saying, I see on the 1 hour time frame, I see a double top. Alan, you're welcome. You said you see a double top. Well, like on the 1 hour time frame, the double top is not yet complete. So because we can't presume or preempt that, okay, this was going to end up in a double top. Now, however, it's a potential double top. So if this comes and crosses outside of this box, then this becomes a double top, and then a good opportunity to sell. Okay, a good opportunity to sell. So you can always watch out for a double top. All right, so at this level, so if price breaks down below this triangle, it becomes a double top, and then a sell signal. If price breaks out of this triangle, it becomes a continuous bullish momentum. So these are, my outlook on EURUSD. Okay, so I want to analyze a currency preferred and suggested by you. So which currency do you want us to analyze? Drop it in the live chat so that I pick it up and I analyze it. So the currency that is most recommended, right? I will take it up. So let me know, which currency do you want me to analyze next? All right, drop it in the chat box. Which currency do you want me to analyze next? Okay, GBP JPY. Okay. Anyone seconding the motion that we should analyze GBP JPY? Okay, I'm waiting. GBP USD. Someone suggested GBP USD. Anyone suggesting GBP JPY or GBP USD? Someone else, Nicolas, suggests USD JPY. So let me get another suggestion that aligns with any of the three suggested currency, and then we'll go for it. Okay, who else? If you want us to go for GBP JPY, drop it in the chat. If you want us to go for GBP USD, drop it in the chat. If you want us to go for USD JPY, drop it in the chat. Okay. Gabriel, GBP JPY. Awesome. So let's go with GBP JPY. Let's search for GBP JPY. Okay, so GBP JPY, here we go. Awesome. So this is a fresh, you know, and the chart is looking interesting already. So here is it. Now this is our daily time frame. Okay. Now we are zooming in so that we can capture what the current market is saying. All right. So here, see the current market like this. Okay, so from this level, let's map out levels of support and resistance. Okay, let's map out levels of support and resistance. We have one level of resistance here. We have one level of resistance here. Okay, we have another level of support here, and another level of support here, and another level of support here. So yeah, we've been able to map out levels of support and resistance on this chart. Let me take this out. So we've been able to map out levels of support and resistance on this chart. Now we can clearly see here that prior to now, there has been a market rally at this level. So let me fetch the box to say, okay, so here we can equally see that market has rallied at this level. Clearly, let me make this thicker. Okay, good. So we can see that market has rallied at this level. Okay. And so here we can see market rallied at this level and a breakout occurred. Okay. Now after this breakout occurred, we see that price has been going up. And currently, when you look closely at the most recent last three candlesticks, it's clear that the buy momentum is strong after the breakout from this rally, from this consolidation. Okay, the breakout and the upward momentum is strong, signaling from the candlestick formation that we can see. And currently, you can see that price is being pushed up, so which means there is quite a light and picture when we go deeper into the 4 hours time frame. So let's go into the 4 hours time frame. Now here is the 4 hours time frame. Do you see how interesting the 4 hours time frame is? So here we can see that after this breakout had happened, a pullback took place. Okay, always watch out for a pullback after every breakout. After a pullback took place, then another push up in price happened. Okay, good. So here now we have that price is currently here. From the outlook of things, price would be taking a flight from here. Okay, and the target level would be up at this level. This level would be our target level. Okay, this level would be our target level. That's on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so if you are an intraday trader, this would be your target level. If you aren't an intraday trader, then your target level would be somewhere here. If you are looking at holding for a long term, then your target level would be here. So this would be your first target for intraday traders, and so let me, okay, so here now, from here we are targeting this level, and after this level we are targeting this level. So first take profit level, second take profit level. So GBP/JPY is, from this analysis, is giving a buy outlook. So for GBP/JPY, we are looking to buy. Okay, and here right now we are going to take a buy on GBP/JPY. I'm buying GBP/JPY on this price. Okay, and then my stop loss level would be right below the support level, and my take profit level would be right above here. Okay, and then I confirm the trade and allow it to run. So currently now we have our trade on GBP/JPY running on buy. So if the trade does not go our way, there would be a stop loss, a loss of 15 USD. I'll put my take profit, let me put my take profit level above. Okay. Yeah. So put my take profit level there. All right. So we are good to go on GBP/JPY. Okay. Any question? Any question? Someone is asking what number is that? I don't get, what number are you talking about? If you have any question, drop it in the chat box with regards to what we've talked about. If you have any question, drop it in the chat box. Okay, for the take profit level, we looked at, let me see, 200.707 price level. So our take profit is on 200.707. Okay, and our stop loss is on 197.662. 197.662. Yeah. Take profit level is 200.707. Stop loss level is 197.662. Okay, so that will be all on the live analysis. Now let's go straight to looking at our next step after trading. During trading, is important that you pay attention to what we call risk management. Now, for those who are start beginners, newbies in the space, I recommend that you start with a demo account. For those who already have been in the in the system and have been following our sessions, you can start with a live account and start trading. So we recommend that if you are a newbie just starting out, you start with a demo account to practice with virtual money, and also learn to use the stop loss order. One of the things that have actually hampered the growth of newbies is the fact that they've not learned to use stop loss order. 3, trade with risk to reward ratio. So always have a target of the risk to reward you are willing to take. Are you willing to risk 2% of your capital to make 4% profit? All right, so that is the question you should be asking yourself. Then risk only small percentage per trade. So it's important that you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Same as diversify your trade. Also, avoid over leveraging. When you want to trade, don't over leverage. Is okay you pick leverage between 50, 100, and that's okay. For you don't want to over leverage and you blow your entire account. 7, stick to the trading plan. So have a trading plan and stick to it. 8, keep up with market news. All right, stay informed about economic events, news that can impact the forex market. So it's important that you as a trader, you are in the know. Okay, you listen to news based on the currencies that you are following. You listen to the economic events and activities that has direct impact on the forex market. Also, avoid over trading. So when you trade and you lose on a position, don't double your lot size to say, okay, you want to win the market. That you will not win the market. You might end up losing everything. So don't over trade. Okay, good. And 10, review and adjust your strategy regularly. It's okay to fine tune. That's what we call fine tuning. All right, so if you design a strategy and you implemented it and it doesn't work out and you adjust it, just fine tune it until you find what works for you. Now, important thing is we at Octa FX have Octa FX trading app, and this app offers a wide range of trading instruments with low spread, fast execution, and zero commission. It has various educational resources, 24/7 customer support, and a strong commitment to fund and data security. Now, here is an opportunity for you to double your deposit. So if you are just seeing this and you have not taken step, now is the time to take step. Double your deposit with my promo code Tunmise100, TUNMISE 100. Now, how do you take advantage of this? In just 5 steps. 1, you open the Octa trading app or visit our official website. 2, you go to your profile. 3, you find the promo code section in the menu. 4, you enter the promo code and press activate. Once you do that, you make your deposit and enjoy your bonus. Double your deposit bonus and don't waste this opportunity. Now, the summary of what we've discussed is surrounded around price action, its components, suitability for traders, and applicable scenarios. Also, we've reviewed the charts and answered our questions. So here are the key takeaways. Analyze trading instruments under how they behave and understand the various market conditions. Review your actions, reflect on your decision to identify what worked, what didn't work, and how to improve. Keep up with the latest market news and updates, and use the educational resources that we've provided to enhance your understanding of trading strategies and tools. So we look forward to your feedback because your feedback helps us to become better. So please take a moment to fill out these forms, and your feedback is essential for us to improve on future webinars. The survey would only take 1 minute of your time. So please scan the QR code on the screen and fill the survey. All right. So before I round up here, someone said something. I came across your account today. and it's understandable and easy to follow. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gabriel. We do have this across every other times of the week. Do well to smash the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever we have a new session. All right, and thank you everyone for joining, and I look forward to seeing you in our next